Here we go for the second match of the Intel Extreme Masters. MorroW here on the north, red Terran, and on the south position, pretty much like 3 o'clock, it's Sean, blue Zerg, which is IdrA, obviously, I already mentioned that on the first match. And let's see what comes up out of this match, because as you guys saw in the first one, MorroW just went for mass Reapers, he just made huge pressure, pushed hard right at the start, and well, IdrA wasn't able to resist it. He tried to stand his ground several times, he got his expo destroyed, but well, he wasn't successful. Just MorroW just went over him and trampled him, only using Reapers, which I found quite curious, but I've been seeing that approach coming out of Terran players at least the last week or last couple of weeks. And well, it works. Don't know what to say, to be honest, it works. And I think that MorroW is a bit favorite on this map because as you can see, the spawning points are really close. I mean, really close for air units, so extremely useful for unit air arrays. And foreground is also fairly close, so it's prone to have rushes and pressure and early arrays unless MorroW decides not to do it. I don't think that IdrA is considering the same kind of move. He's probably going to try to use a more defensive stance, but we'll see if he goes that way or not. Let's see what MorroW is going to open with, because for now it's just the barracks and the gas, fairly standard. And on IdrA's side, gas just picked up, now going for the spawning pool, and is going to be gathering some gas, probably to get the Zergling speed. It's fairly standard opening for Zerg players. I'm actually curious about what will MorroW do, because something tells me he's going to try the same kind of approach. At least he's going to test it that he did on the first match. And look how IdrA is just flying around with his overlords, making like a circle of overlords. Look at this one going north, while this one gets out going south. But this marine seems like it's decided to shoot this guy down. Even came all the way down from the barracks to come here and shoot him. We get the HP bars down. And as you can see, for now, IdrA getting the metabolic boost, getting the speed. There's still an SCV here running around. Queen coming out along with Zerglings, and this Overlord, am I mistaken? Oh, it's gonna get killed. This is not good for IdrA. He's gonna lose this one, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, MorroW took his time to pull his marine out to actually get it killed. And now the SCV spotted the expo. IdrA just went and picked up the expo, fairly quick one. And now MorroW knows that he might have a window of opportunity here while IdrA builds this one and try to mess up some defenses. He's a bit, well, defenseless for now. And from what I can see, MorroW is already going for the Reapers with the Nitro packs, and investing that amount of minerals on the Nitro packs might indicate that he's going to make more. He's not going to make like only 1 or 2. He's probably going to go mass Reapers once again. Let's see how IdrA prepares this time, because well, it isn't easy to fend off an attack with this amount of Reapers. For now, he's just getting his queen. Hopefully he won't get his hatchery destroyed. He suffered from that problem on the previous game a lot. But for now he doesn't have much of a defense. Look at the unit composition. 2 Reapers in here, 6 Zerglings and 2 Queens. Might be enough to hold it long enough to actually get some proper defenses. Oh, another one getting shot. This is not good for IdrA. And from what I can see, IdrA already going into a lair and getting a roach warren, so he's preparing his defense, and this Overlord actually survived. But yeah, he's preparing his defense against those Reapers, those mass Reapers, getting the roach warren fairly early, and now here comes the Reapers. Only 3 for now, but there's 3 more getting built, which means that, yeah, look at MorroW is working out of 3 racks, but gonna go into 5 racks. Gonna be 5 racks into a ton of Reapers. I don't know how many, but for now 6 I would predict. And these Zerglings, I don't know, they're not the best tool out of creep against those Reapers. In the creep that actually can just circle around them and cut them offhand, but it's really hard to hold on to Reapers with the boost, with the speed boost. So IdrA, I think, is making the right decision, getting those roaches out. The roaches can even get an upgrade for speed, and they might be able to place them properly on these ledges. For when they jump, it just caught them offhand. For now, they're just showing up here, loads of them. It's 6 Reapers here. They're probably looking for the best angle to attack, but seems like it won't be now. Oh, getting more reinforcements, 7, 8 Reapers now. They're probably, MorroW is considering which way to assault. Keep in mind that these Reapers have that really heavy charge, dangerous charge against buildings that destroy buildings really quickly. So I think, yeah, he's gonna make an approach on the Natural Expo. Here's the roaches already trying to fend them off. This roach almost got killed by those Reapers shooting them, being microed by MorroW. And look at how well microed MorroW is getting these Reapers. All the Zerglings surrounding him. Nice round with the roaches. Oh, only killed one, but at least 3 of them are really weakened now. And more Reapers coming from the back. He has a ton of them, way too many at the moment. He's gonna try and approach now on the main base. The roaches are there to fend it off. Another Reaper down, 2 down, 3 down, but there's still so many. MorroW has been making so many Reapers, and look at how well micro these Reapers are getting to. Just pulled him back. He can actually be able to handle those roaches, though the roaches soak up plenty of damage. But this group of Reapers have been done plenty of damage on IdrA's units, and now he's going to try and approach on the Expo, I would say. Now pulling back, the roaches were thinking about going there, but outside of the crypt they get kind of slow. It's not easy. There's just a little Zergling here, which actually entered the base and is gonna check everything. Well, there's not much to check really, it's just, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks pumping, yeah, the 5 racks pumping Reapers, that's pretty much it. And now he actually transitioning into some Marauders. Not sure if he's gonna try to make some combination, but for now I can see concussive shells, Stim Pack, so that tells me that he's gonna transition once again. And this harass wasn't as successful as the previous one that he made on game 1. IdrA is trying to answer back by getting a Spire up and an Overseer as well. These roaches are doing a very good job on that choke point there, not actually choke point, but on this corner where he can actually see if they jump over the ledge or if they go for the Natural Expo. Those roaches are positioning them just fine, and IdrA taking his time to put some creep tumors and actually spread them, so these Zerglings will be fast enough to just go against those Reapers. And here it is, the Overseer. Loads of Marauders with Reapers, and the Overseer is hanging over here just checking everything. Now several Marines popping out. They're gonna be able to shoot this Overseer down unless he takes him off this place pretty soon. I think he's gonna try to contaminate something. While MorroW pulled all the units back, curious or not. There's plenty of defenses on that side as well, and there it is, the Contaminate, and got killed. He was actually able to drop the Contaminate, but that amount of Marines just shot him really quickly. So we have a pretty curious, interesting unit composition. It's Marine Marauder Ball, but with some Reapers in the middle. Not sure exactly if he wants to take any advantage from the Reapers, like make a 2-front attack, advance with the Reapers on the main Expo and with the bulk of the units on the Natural Expo. But here are the Zerglings, they're all ready to surround this group. And oh, and there's several Mutalisks there. This won't be good for MorroW. Roach is trying to soak up the damage while the Mutalisks shoot the units down, but no, MorroW just surviving just fine. He focused fire those roaches, they're all down, and now he doesn't have any unit to shoot down the Mutalisks, but he was actually able to chip a really big chunk out of IdrA's group. So he's just pulling back, stimming back. These Mutalisks are able to kill at least a couple more, I would say. Yeah, and now pulling back. They're falling back. IdrA should go for some kind of harass, I would say, maybe on the mineral line, because at the moment MorroW is just gathering up more units, and he actually has a Ghost Academy, which IdrA just spotted, and getting some ghosts out of it. See, you guys hear that noise? Those are the snipes that are being used more frequently now. They do, if I'm not mistaken, 45 damage. You guys can correct me if you will. I think it's 45 damage for each snipe, so as long as you have energy for them, it's really, really good damage. And if you mess up several ghosts, they might be able to kill like this Mutalist, like at least a couple on a round, a full round of shots from those ghosts. And how many ghosts does he have at the moment? Let me look. He already has 3, and there's one more coming out. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. 4 snipes in a row will kill one of these Mutalists easily, probably even 2. Just not sure. Let's check. Yeah, 1 down. And there's 2 Mutalisks almost dead. The Marines are just taking care of them. Another Mutalist down. IdrA's Mutalisks are getting just slowly chipped. Oh, there's the snipe and another down. Look at how fast they go with those snipes. Those snipes are really dangerous. I'm actually curious why they weren't used that much before, because their utility, well, as you can see, at least against this Mutalisk harass, it's really, really good. And notice how IdrA expanded to his 3rd base, his 2nd expo, and there's a big red bulk coming down on the minimap, heading south to confront IdrA on his base, on his terms, from what I can see. There's no Reapers anymore, but he does have the ghosts in the middle of the bulk of the army, and here they come. IdrA knows what's coming there, preparing with Banelings. Here comes the Banelings. Oh, boom, boom, ow, melted most of that army. This reminds me of the Demaga playing on the quarterfinals. Big shot on MorroW's units, just busted most of them, just melting them away. And now another push with the Mutalisks, with no units to defend. MorroW actually trying to get 4 more ghosts out and some Marines, but I don't think this is any defense against this amount of Mutalisks now, and the Mutalisks can actually put more pressure and harass, which I'm actually surprised, because IdrA just decided to pull back. Oh, he was regrouping with the units that he was building from behind. Zerglings and Banelings backed up by Mutalisks, preparing himself, positioning himself. There's a lot of reinforcements coming from the back, more Mutalisks and Zerglings incoming. He's pointing into the natural expo from MorroW, and 1 goes down, and now heading straight to the ramp. All the Mutalisks shooting from the top. No ghost can resist that amount. Even the Banelings are just entering the place, splashing their damage, their acid all over the units, and MorroW GG's out of the match. No chance for the Reaper harass on this situation for MorroW. So at the moment it's tied 1-1. And notice here, this blue blob, he was sending more reinforcements. IdrA had this very well planned. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. See you all later.